Antoine Massey, who was one of the 7 NOLA inmates who escaped from prison, has finally been caught. His luck has ran out. But how he got caught, to me, is very suspicious. Someone in his family might be $20,000 richer this morning, but we'll get to that shortly.
$50,000 richer.
With Antoine Massey being caught, the only person left on the run is Derrick Groves. Now, for some reason, I don't know what it was, a lot of people, including myself, after Antoine Massey made that video, I kind of switched teams. But the majority of people collectively stated from the very beginning that Derrick would be the last one standing. I have my theories where Derrick is, but I'll discuss that in another video. I don't think that man is anywhere in the United States. Unlike Antoine Massey, who not only didn't leave the States, he didn't even leave the state. This man was caught in Louisiana still. I don't understand what will possess you to escape from prison and not leave the state. Like, you think you can hide out in plain sight and not get caught in the same state?
Captured this afternoon, according to the U.S. Marshal's Office. Antoine Massey, who has been known for making social media posts as he's been on the run. He was one of the 10 inmates who escaped from the Orleans Justice Center several weeks ago now. He and Derrick Groves were the only 2 remaining still on the run. But this afternoon, we have learned at WWL Louisiana that Antoine Massey has been recaptured. We just got off the phone moments ago with the U.S. Marshal's Office. They confirmed to us here at WWL Louisiana that he is, in fact, back in custody, that he was taken back into custody in the Holly Grove neighborhood. And investigative reporter Mike Pearlstein is joining me on the set this afternoon. You just got off the phone with them. Tell me what else you know. This happened in Holly Grove, as I mentioned?
Right, in the 9400 block of Strolitz, not far from the Costco on the way to Metairie Road. This was all within the past hour, so this is
down the street from Lil Wayne family house.
Very fresh news and information. Antoine Massey was found inside of a residence. He was alone. He, according to Brian Fair of the U.S. Marshal Service, he was captured without incident. In fact, he gave himself up once surrounded by law enforcement.
This man's family is as big as op. This is the second time they dropped the dime on him. This time it's just been successful.
They probably ain't dropped no dime on him, though. They probably gonna bust the money down. It is 50.
Understand what happened.
They might put some on his books, about a T or a dub or something.
Here, this man is inside the home. I'm assuming hiding out. Windows is closed. Nobody knows who's in that house but the family members that allow him to be in that house. And there's a reason why nobody else is in the house with him. You know why? Because they don't want to go to jail too. So they left that house and left it to him.
What if he told his family members, like, man, I give up. You know what I'm saying? Just turn me in, just bust the money down with me. Put half on my books. Put a quarter on my books, and y'all take 25,000.
While he's in the house, assuming he's safe, baking back and booling, having a great old time, because family won't rat me out. Nobody knows I'm here but family members. All of a sudden, an anonymous tip to Crime Stopper came in. And that tip told the police, hey, bruh, Antoine Massey is in this house. Go and get him ASAP. And the marshal.
He wasn't at no broke people house. You see, that lady probably was his family or a good friend of the family. She said it was a 2-unit apartment. So either his family member later, she said it was a house of the family. So that'd probably be somebody that's kin to him. It might be some, one of his family members. And the lady said she used that house for Airbnb. So she got that bad. She ain't busted. I don't think they had to turn him in. I'm telling you. He either said they either convinced him to turn himself in and get the $50,000 because somebody definitely gonna tell on him for sure, or he told them, "Man, I'll just give up. Just turn me in and get the reward and put something on my books."
Showed up and got him. The only people who knew he was there was family, bruh. Which I don't know why he would trust family when they were literally the last ones who dropped the dime on his last hideout location. He was just lucky enough to have already been gone by the time police pulled up.
Tonight, a viral video on social media shows Antoine Massey discussing his escape. The video prompted police to raid a home in the fairgrounds area Monday night.
WDSU reporter Jasmine Franklin is live. Jasmine, you spoke with neighbors who witnessed the whole thing.
Yeah, Stella and Gina, neighbors tell me there was a large police presence outside of that home yesterday evening during the search for inmate Antoine Massey, who's been on the run for nearly 3 weeks.
I immediately ran to my front door. I looked out. I saw lots of cops, detectives in normal clothes with huge guns. I'm assuming it was like AKs.
Natalie Yusei was shocked to see police with weapons drawn right outside of her home Monday evening. This video showing the moments SWAT teams surrounded a home.
He wasn't in no poor neighborhood. Man, I really think that he told his family to turn him in. Let's just get the money ourselves. Because you got to think about it. You on a run. You ain't got no money. He don't got money like that. You know what I'm saying? And he is the most wanted man on earth right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't go nowhere. Somebody was going to turn him in for that 50. So, it just makes sense. The house had a big gate around it. It was a nice house, you know what I'm saying? Like, them people weren't broke.
In the fairgrounds area.
And I know that that house has a bunch of ruckus, and I've seen some sketchy things over there. I just never assumed something like this.
Okay, see?
This would happen.
This is where investigators believe Massey recorded this viral video.
But that lady says she's seen sketchy things, but the owner of that house said she used that house for Airbnb. So all type of people probably be renting it, staying there.
Family members tipped off police about a location on Agriculture Street.
That man family put $20,000 over his life, man. I don't know. First off, fool me one.
He just talking. Them people ain't broke. I'm telling you. I bet you any money they busting it down. Bet you. They don't even look like that. That lady that they don't look like the type.
Shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Because why would you even trust them again for a second time? They already dropped a dime on you the first time. Why would you go to a home they know you're at? Like, the minute my mama went on them folks' news station and was crying her eyes out, asking me to turn myself in, that's when I cut off all communication with anybody's so-called family, bro. Because the one thing they got more of a commitment and a loyalty to your mama than they do to you. And if your mama want them to turn you in, they gonna turn you in.
Your little son is asking for his dad. He don't know where you may be. And I don't want to keep on wondering where you may be.
Antoine, I'm begging you, son. I'm broken. Please, get in touch with Reverend Brown, your grandfather, your aunties, your sister, somebody, and turn yourself in. I need you. I cannot do this, son.
You know this man has given the feds hell. Because when they called him, oh, boy, they wanted him bad, bro. You could see they wanted him bad, bro. They taking photo ops with this man. This like the 6th or 7th officer or pictures with different officers I've seen Antoine Massey take, bro.
The officers love to take this picture, huh? They must be the tough guys of the, they hunt you down. Them guys.
Everybody took a picture with this man, bro. They wanted their share of clout, and they wanted to memorialize this, man. All right, now, this is like his 4th time escaping prison. Bro, this your last. After this one, bro, after you did your big one, bro, I feel like, they about to put you where, like, the prison break folks was at, bro. They about to put you in 24/7 lockdown, bro. Chains to the ankles, chains to the wrist. You not getting out of chains unless it's to use the bathroom, bro. But you never getting out. You never escaping again, man.
This actually came from a Crime Stoppers tip, Katie. So we know that a $50,000 reward had been offered for some weeks now. They had been waiting on tips, in fact, pursuing some of them unsuccessfully until today. This tip panned out. somebody will be collecting $50,000. It came through Crime Stoppers. Other agencies involved, the U.S. Marshals were kind of leading the search,
yes,
but instrumental and at this residence were representatives of the New Orleans Police Department, Louisiana State Police, U.S. Marshals, of course, along with JPSO, not far from the Jefferson Parish border.
That's right on the line.
They assisted. Obviously, they were taking, no chances or risks with these. This particular escaped inmate being considered potentially armed, potentially dangerous,
Yes.
but it ended peacefully. He's now back in custody. Obviously, he'll be facing a charge of escape in addition to the previous charges for which he was being held at the Orleans Justice Center of domestic violence that included rape.
Yeah, these inmates, they have descended on location after location after location. And this afternoon, as we know and as we've been reporting, we now know that Antoine Massey was taken into custody on Strelitz Street. Amelia Strahan is at the scene. She's joining us live now with the latest on what's happening out
there. If he escaped 4 times already or whatever, they've been through this situation with him already. So they know he ain't got no guns, and then they know he ain't got no weapons or nothing. They know what they was dealing with.
out there. Amelia, I imagine there's a very heavy law enforcement presence, or at least there was.
Yeah, Katie, I believe there was. It has.
They always try to make everything look badder than what it is on the news. The news make everything look way worse.
Mostly cleared out from what we can see here from the 9400 block of Strelitz Street. We're told Antoine Massey's around 6 weeks on the run have come to a close now. And we actually checked the distance from Orleans Justice Center, and we're only about 1.5 miles away. So after over a month on the run, he was located here on Strelitz Street in the Holly Grove neighborhood. We're told multiple law enforcement agencies were involved in this arrest.
Somebody's going to jail and somebody's getting paid. The question is who? I know for a fact one of his family members is getting paid, but whose house was he in? Who was he hiding out? Who was helping him hide out? So they ran across the woman who owns the residence.
His family was helping him hide out. Probably the same people that was getting there on the thing. Turn yourself in. That's how it go. If you really, they go get on the news, play the role, and I got on there. I played my role. I was acting like and you be hidden at their house.
That Antoine Massey was hiding in. Her story to me don't really sound believable. She left one of the gates open, and Antoine Massey, who's on a run, hopped in one of the homes and was just loafing around there. That don't really sound too good, right? If you're on the run and you see a home, even if you think you can get into that home, if this home is a home that's intact, it's a home that has furniture, a home that looks like people live in here, you wouldn't just loaf around in that particular home because somebody is coming home eventually. So he had to know this home is unoccupied. This home is, it's safe to be in. And for him to notice, somebody who either owns the home or has been in the home would have had to notify him of this.
Man, he ain't just going there. They brought him there, of course. They picked him up and took him there.
Sensitive situation, but I guess your thoughts. This is an inmate, inmate that has been on the run for quite some time. If you can. Yes, ma'am. Your thoughts on Antoine Massey being here on your property?
Think about it. Somebody that's on the run, wanted. You think they just gonna go hide in any house, just break, because it don't make sense. It don't add up. Like maybe a abandoned house or something like that, but not a nice house with a gate. Just go. Come on, man. It don't make sense. Stop it.
Property.
I don't know what's going on, sir. I don't know. I really don't.
Gotcha.
Are you shocked?
I'm very shocked. Yes. I don't want to be on the news. I don't know what's going on. Where's the police? I don't even know what's happening. I get a call and I'm just coming and everything's over. I really don't know. All I know is they found the guy here and that's it. I don't know what's going on.
Were the police here when you got here?
I just got here right now. I don't see no one here but you all.
So it's cleared
So
out?
I don't know. I mean, I can open the gate. I just don't want to be on camera. That's all.
For sure.
So police told you it was at this address?
Yes.
And do you know anything about the tenants?
There's no tenant here. It's just a family house. Like I say, I'll normally do Airbnb, but I'll keep it open. You know, I just keep it open all the time because we have a gate.
Family that he was here with?
I don't know anything, man. I really don't. I don't know anything.
Yeah. How many?
The nosy news trying to get her wrapped up in it. They ask this. You hear their questions? They worse than the detective.
Units is this? Two? Two
Yeah.
units, and you own it?
Yes, I own it.
Well, I do appreciate your time, man.
No problem. I'm still trying to find out what's happening.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Much information.
All right.
for us today.
Thank you. You said you don't. Yeah. I understand. Would you mind saying a few words with us if we don't put your?
She just said, I do not want to be on camera. I hope she sued him for this so they can learn their lesson. She just said, I do not want to be on camera. I do not want to be on camera. They still put her on camera. I do not want to be on camera. If I was her, I wouldn't came out the gate. I would nope.
Your face on the camera? If
That's Amelia Strahan.
She better sue the F out of these people, bruh. She wants to remain anonymous. They told her, oh yeah, we're gonna hide your face while putting this big camera live, by the way, in her face. Nah, man. That is scandalous, man. Scandalous. But the rest of her story, I'll be real, after listening to what she said again, I'm still not buying the fact that she had no idea, bruh. I'm not buying it, not one bit. But y'all listen to this and let me know what you think.
Again, apparently she's got some more information for us. So Amelia, what you got for us?
And explain the situation because this is two properties.
Hey guys, we're actually talking to the woman who owns the, let's turn the camera this way. We're actually talking to the woman that owns the Airbnb where Antoine Massey was allegedly found. She doesn't want her face on camera. We want to respect her request. So I'm going to get Robin to put the camera back down and we're going to ask her a few questions. You guys can listen in.
I don't even see cops.
I mean, is it shocking to hear this happen not only on your property but in your neighborhood? Because a lot of people we spoke to say they were just talking to someone just cutting grass here earlier today, and then this happened.
Yeah, it's a pretty quiet neighborhood. You know, it's kind of shocking. You know, but hey, you know, things like this happen. We just have to, you know, kind of be careful, I guess. You know.
Have you seen any signs of this? Anything suspicious?
Seen any signs? No.
And it's only one tenant you were telling us that lives here.
Yes, only one tenant.
And you said telling me when you were closing the gate that Antoine Massey might have run in, broken in.
Right, because I'm frustrated too. I don't know what's happening. They say this is going on, and I get here and I don't even see a cop. So, you know, so I don't know.
And what do you know about the family? Do you know anything about the family, the tenant that was staying there?
No, I don't know anything about that.
Who actually called you and alerted you of what was going on at your property?
My friend called me. A friend of mine. I guess it's all over the news and they know my property.
Did she see the whole arrest happen or just the law enforcement presence?
Just the law enforcement. Yeah.
So in your message to NOPD, you weren't even really notified.
I don't have a message anymore. I'm really, you know, I'm shocked right now. Sorry.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much. All right, now I'll pull the camera back up, guys. Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much for letting us record your face.
So, like we mentioned, this was a quiet street. Now, we just heard from the woman who owns the Airbnb. Robin, I'm going to get us to turn around really quickly. You can see there's a really high gate here. She says that she knew nothing about this until her neighbor called. She says it is 2 units in this the property, but there was only one family staying there. Now, she said she doesn't know what happened. She doesn't know if, you know, potentially he broke in. She doesn't know if there's any association with the family. She said she is really in the dark right now. She wasn't on the property when this happened, and she pulled up and there were unmarked vehicles in the driveway. So again, Antoine Massey, like we've said, 6 weeks on the run, a mile.
She played her role right.
and a half from the Justice Center. This is where he was arrested. This is a 9400 block of Strolit Street in the Holly Grove neighborhood. Again, we were talking to the woman that owns the Airbnb where he was allegedly arrested, and she said that it's a really quiet neighborhood, and she used the word several times, shocked. She said, I am shocked to hear that this happened. She said, I never expected it would happen on my property. So she didn't want to show her face on camera. Understandably, this is a high stress situation for her and really caught her off guard. She wasn't able to share much about the family that lives in this Airbnb, or was staying in the Airbnb at the time, rather. But she did say it's a 2-unit property. Only one of them was occupied, and we're waiting to hear more details from police. Now, I want to give you guys a look at the neighborhood because, like she mentioned, it looks pretty quiet. I'm going to walk you down the street here. There aren't a lot of people outside. There are some, it looks like, homes over here.
I'm 50-50 on her. Maybe the family that she was renting out
It was the perfect neighborhood. It would be low key. He would have never got caught. He is in on this turn himself in. He they're gonna bust that check down. I'm telling you.
crib to that was staying in the other unit. Maybe that family alerted Antoine Massey he could come and hide out in the other unit because nobody lives there. Maybe that's the case. And then maybe they turned on him once they found out, I just heard it's actually $50,000, not $20,000. So once they heard, bro, there's a $50,000 award on this man head, man, come on, bro. Easy call, out of here. Goodbye. Now, I'll be real. I don't think Derrick Groves is going to get found.
Man, that lady that just was talking, she probably a millionaire or something off Airbnb. She probably got multiple Airbnb. That money was light. I'm telling you. Money was that one.
So, I think this is the last inmate that's going to get found. So we can kind of just give up this series, man. But y'all let me know if y'all want more videos about the NOLA inmates. But, bro, I think Derrick Groves is somewhere in Cuba or North Korea, bro. They never find that man. That man caught a body on behalf of his family. When he got out, I guarantee you, bro, there was a laundry list of people in line making sure that he's good and he can hide out somewhere, bro. Because apparently a police officer.
Yeah, I feel like Dude Pops was like that. The man in the street. He was one of them top dogs. And he ended up getting killed or whatever. But I'm pretty sure it was like his dad was the man in the street. So there's plenty of people that helped him out. You know what I'm saying? That helped him while he was just on the run. I'm sure.
Officer, a corrupted one, murdered his family members, and he revenged his family members by murdering like 4 members of that police officer's family. So his family is making sure that man good. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this?
Yeah. Let me know. I want to know. Y'all let me know. Do y'all think Derrick Rose gonna get caught? How long before y'all think he gonna get caught? How long y'all think he gonna go on a run? And do y'all think that he's still in the United States or he left? Leave y'all thoughts in the comments on that. Yeah. Yeah, dig.